chewing gum. You're not going to believe what I'm doing right now and where I'm going. I'm actually on the way to test drive a car. My plan is to get, because we have the Lexus, but
in 600 feet.
We have the Lexus, yes. It's a 2009, and currently I need to put a new battery in it because it has been sitting too long. I need to have a vehicle that's good in the snow, which that one is a beast, and has enough cargo space for me to head to the dump and do the recycle every month, and just hauling other random stuff. But, so, I'm ready to sell the Lexus, the 2009 Lexus, and get something new. The Lexus needs brand new brakes all the way around. Unfortunately, it has brand new tires on it, all season tires, really great tires, but oh well. And it needs a tune-up, and it needs things done, although it's running great. It's a Lexus. Sorry, this is a really bumpy stretch of road, so I'm not going to talk for a minute. You know how much I love this coupe. I've only had it for a year, and I adore this thing. I've always wanted a coupe. However, for me to be able to keep this car and have a second car, I've never had 2 car payments in my life. But in order for us to be able to do that, I have to stay within a budget on that second car payment. So if I want to keep this, I kind of do, because I financed it and I've only owned it for a year, so I would be upside down, which is never good going into negotiating a lease or financing another car. So if this plan doesn't work, because I'm looking at a Mazda CX-5, I think that's what it is, which is a kind of compact SUV, and I'm going to look at to see how much I could haul back there. I don't need anything huge. It's not like, but it has to be good. The main reason why I'm looking at the Mazda CX-5, because I have been researching for weeks now at different levels and all of that, different brands, yada yada, is because they're very affordable. Why is this shaking so much? I feel like I need to remount this thing.
Continue for half a mile.
I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I have vestibular issues. I know how hard it is to watch something like this. I don't think I'd be able to be honest. I need to get a different mounting situation that's just not gonna bounce so much. I apologize. But the CX-5, you can get, oh, note to self, do not go on the highway on the way back. Woo! Memorial Day weekend.
Quarter mile. Merge onto I-5
It'll take me 2 hours to get home in just this little span of time. Do not go on the freeway, Jill. Do not forget. This way is a piece of cake. Not going that way. But I do want options. I do want certain options. Even the options that I don't have in this car. I don't have lane keep assist, which I grew to love when we had our new Lexus. I don't have adaptive cruise control in this. I have cruise control, but I don't have adaptive cruise control. And I loved that when we would have to go north for, my husband's doctor's appointments. It drove itself, I swear.
2 miles.
I'm using that as a figure of speech. I know nowadays there are cars that drive themselves. I just mean that it takes, I don't know, it's like, it was enjoyable to drive on the freeway, which I don't like doing. That lane keep assist is great. Anyway, so I'm like, well, I can't have it all because, that is going to completely raise the price to the point where it's going to knock me out of this budget place that I want to be. But the Mazda, actually, I could get a loaded with all the bells and whistles and still be within my target place if they don't mess me over. I'm not doing it if they do, because I also researched, I know what the money factor is, I know what the residual will be, and I have that written down on my notepad thing in my phone on each trim level. So they're not going to be able to run that one over my head, because I am going to lease for 3 years. So that way, if I don't like it, I can just move on to something else. If you don't know, yet. I love cars. I've loved cars since I was a small little girl. They've never meant, like, I don't look at cars as a status symbol at all. I just love cars. I always have. So we never were able to have new cars raising our children. And so when things changed, we were able then to get new cars, and nice newer cars. So I don't know, it's just something that is, again, something that brings me joy. It makes me feel excited to get my car and do errands. That's where I'm headed now. I'm treading it. I'm kind of working with somebody already because I've talked to him online, and he has been very nice, but you know how that is. He even did a video of one of the cars that he has there. So, it's kind of a little above and beyond. Must be really dead there. They say Mondays is a really good day to buy a car. They should be dead. It's Memorial Day. So that'll be good. Okay, so I'm going to sign off because I'm not sure which dealership where I need to go here, where it's at. So I'll talk to you later. Well, guys, it is 6:30 or so, and I got the car. It was actually very painless. The salesman was very nice. He did talk a lot, but he was very nice. Only had to send back the offer once because you know how they always go in high when on that first one that they show you. And I asked him, everything looked good, but I can tell the money factor must have been still kind of high. And I said, I bet he did it because you guys haven't pulled my credit yet. He goes, oh, well, no, what should it be? And so I told him, and he goes, okay. So, because I don't like him pulling my credit until we have the numbers the way they need to be, because I don't want that ding, on my credit if it's not going to work out and I have to walk away. So anyway, sure enough, he comes back and he says, you're right, that's exactly what it is, and you're also right, that's why they do that. So then I had him do the numbers based on what it's supposed to be, and they did, and it was within about $15 of what my figures, the lease hacker calculator. After you go to Edmunds, if you don't know how to do this, my brother-in-law showed me how to do all of this, because you should go in knowing your money factor and your RV, your residual value. Anyway, so that gets you pretty close. I mean, it should be within a few dollars, 10, 15, 20 maybe. So I was very happy with that, because you're not quite sure what, there's like a documentation fee, which I believe that's the one you can negotiate and not have to pay, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, it ended up being very painless. Just a lot of waiting. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Okay, my husband wanted McDonald's, so I just went through the drive-thru, and they're so slow there. But we got that, so we're gonna head on home. Anyway, yes, so it's a lot of waiting. Just we got the deal done very quickly, but then I had to wait a little bit to sign the docs, and I didn't opt for any of the extra stuff. I did with this car. I opted for not the maintenance program, but a warranty situation beyond kind of like the manufacturers, because I financed this car. So I'm going to have this car for however long I decide. But I didn't do it for this. This is a 3-year lease, and I did that. He said, why are you leasing instead of financing? And I said, well, because I've never had a Mazda. In case I don't like it, I can get rid of it in 3 years. So he just kind of laughed. So, hallelujah. I got myself a black. I ended up getting the one that I had my eye on, which is great, and it's basically has every bell and whistle that Mazda offers in the CX-5. Incredible value. It really is an incredible value. So, yay. However, the funny thing is that I can't take it home. I'm in my coupe right now, I gotta wait until my son can come with me so I can actually take my new car home. So I'm gonna go tomorrow and do that. Shane does work tomorrow, but he said he can get off, he can take a break and we can go do this. I just found out though that if we want, we can come tonight. They don't have gates up. I can just come and get the car. So that's probably what I'll do. If Shane wants to, because Shane doesn't even get off work till 9:30. But I'm pretty sure he would rather do that than have to do that during his work day. So I should be able to take it home tonight. So I'm glad because I can keep this coupe because I absolutely love it. It's got its things about it that I don't like, but I do like this coupe. I don't look as fresh as I did. I even looked into my purse to see if I could find anything to freshen up my lips for you guys, but I didn't have anything. So yeah, I look, a little haggard, but all right. I am gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna get this food home to my husband and figure out what it is I'm gonna have, because the only thing I've had today has been my coffee and I am starving. So I will catch you guys later, a little bit down the way here in my vlog, which for you guys is literally going to be a snap of the fingers. Oh, Lily decided to join us. Well, hi there. It's because she loves the full heavy cream that I put on my coffee. I think you got a little coffee with that one though. It's actually almost gone, honey. So unfortunately, there's really not a lot left. This is my favorite type of morning, when usually it is the case where I'm the only one up for a while. It's really not that early, but my husband seems to be sleeping in a little. I mean, it's like 9:20 or so in the morning. Shane is off today, but he is still sleeping. I haven't been going to bed until between 11 and 12:30 at night. Sorry about that. That was my alarm to remind me to take my medicine and to give Loki his medicine. So I can't forget to do that when I'm done here. So it was Monday when I bought the car. It is now Friday. And yesterday I had a very kind of lazy day, but that's because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were very busy days. And so I'm still kind of pooped. But the plan today is my son came home last night from visiting with a friend, and he said, I think tomorrow, which is today, we should go get what we want to plant and plant it. So we're going to go to the nursery, the flower nursery. That's what we call them here. And I think the first things that we want to plant are herbs, and we're going to plant your typical sort of herbs that you need. So lots of basil, because we I think probably more than any herb, we cook with a lot of basil. I love basil. And it'd be kind of nice to do some mint, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we see when we go to the nursery. So we're going to do the herbs first, and I want to get at least one, maybe, if I can find like a long planter, I could put it over here on the deck on the actual bench that nobody really sits on, because that part of the deck gets plenty of sun. Isn't she getting bigger? Isn't she getting big? Just kind of getting longer. I feel like that's all that's happening, is she's getting longer. So we're going to do that at some point today. The other thing that I really planned on doing today, but I probably will wait till Saturday, is I want to wash and detail the Lexus. It's not running. I think we're going to try to jump it one more time. And I just want to get it ready. So hopefully, I don't know, by some miracle, it will be able to get jumped, and I can just get that battery, get someone to put a new battery in for me. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So I'm going to be
kind of taking it easy this morning. I'll probably jump on my laptop, and I always go to my YouTube channel and read comments and do that and check things. And then I just do my usual perusal of what's going on in general, and eventually I'm going to jump in the shower and get my rear in motion. It's going to be slow going. It's going to be slow going. It's absolutely gorgeous out. It's been a little chilly because it's only been in the 60s this week. I think it's supposed to slowly climb and then go back down again. So, yeah, it's sunny. It's a sunny morning, and I love waking up to that. Don't you? My gosh, I hope you didn't find this boring. Okay, I am gonna sit here now and get on with my day. Hi. I'm recording on my phone in my recording room because I was going to do some recording in here, but my audio board, I have a Rodecaster Pro, it is, for the first time since I've owned it, is doing something really weird. And it's freezing as soon as I put my micro SD card in there, to record the audio. It just does my audio files. And it's freezing. So I just did some quick kind of Google, searches to maybe troubleshoot it. I can't find anything. I'm sure I could reach out to somebody from Rode. I don't know what I'm going to do anyway. It is in the evening. It's actually about 7:20. Yes, it's about 7:20 at night. It's still light outside here. And tomorrow is when you're going to be watching this, so I better get my rear in gear and get this finished and edited and uploaded, so you will have a vlog to watch tomorrow. Yeah, yesterday, and I will go ahead and put some footage in here, maybe a picture, or I will walk outside and show you and put that in here. But my son has been wanting to, for a long time, plant some herbs, and eventually we want to learn more about gardening and expand our horizons, but for now, like vegetable gardening and that kind of thing. And for now, decided to just do a couple herbs and some strawberries. So that's what we did. We planted rosemary and basil because that's what we cook with the most. And the actual pot that's sitting off to the side there, that has mint in it. And I think there's two different types of mint. And for the life of me now, I think there's spearmint and then a regular type of mint. And I can't remember exactly what they're called. So we're excited to see how they do. So we did that together. I did buy the two sort of long cedar planters at my favorite garden center. And so it was a lot of fun doing that with my son Shane. And then it was really cute because I'm usually the first one up, but I slept in till like 9, and I heard him get up, and it's like, wow, on his days off. The door was open, and he was watering, and it was really cute. He had the watering can, and and he's watering our plants, our first morning, waking up to watering our herbs and our strawberries. He's 25, so I don't want you to think that he's little, because I'm probably talking like he's this little cute little, and he is cute, but he is 25. Us moms, we love our kids, so that was cool. And then today he called and wanted to know if I wanted to join him in browsing at the Goodwill and REI, and then we took a very quick walk in the mall. I don't like malls, but we did just to do something. Yeah, he said that it was just such a nice day. He just didn't want to just hang out in the house and go home. And so he thought he'd call me, and I thought that was so sweet. Anytime my kids want to hang out with me, I don't care what it is. I mean, if they wanted to jump out of a plane, hey, Mom, hey, you want to come with me? And I'd say, give me some drugs, or I'll cheer you on. But anyway, so I've had a really busy week. Today is Saturday, the day before you're watching this. I've had a super busy week. Monday bought the car. Tuesday decided to finally, something else. Something else I finally I got to check off that box is, I bought the Mazda, so now I'm gonna have to definitely, get my Lexus off my insurance and sell it. So I was gonna just kind of take it to CarMax because they were gonna give me this amount that I'd be like, I'm okay with that. But then I decided, when I was looking at some other types of vehicles, there was another sort of dealership that they will buy your car, and they will just buy your car if it looks like something they want to buy. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do their sort of, you run through their questions and then they shoot you a price. And then of course you go down there and then they inspect it and make sure everything is accurate and that you didn't miss anything. But their online offer was like $600 more. And I thought, yeah, I might do that. Plus it's local. And the other CarMax is in Puyallup, and so we're in Olympia. That's a bit that it'd be nice if I didn't have to do that. And my husband's on that particular car, so and me, but he would also have to come with to sign off and all of that. So I thought it'd be so much easier to do it local. So I think I'm going to do that route first. But I don't know if you're aware, if you're up to date on my life, is that battery isn't working. So I couldn't jump it with I finally invested in like a portable thing that you just hook up so you don't have to use another car to jump. And my son Shane had used it one time to, I don't remember what he needed. But now if it sits even for a couple days, it won't start. So anyway, I thought, okay, I got to get this up and running because I wanted to do my recycle and my garbage that had been and the garbage is not garbage. It's my husband's dialysis tubing and stuff, but he does that every night and it accumulates very, very quickly between the bags of that stuff and the boxes that I break down that have the solutions in it. I mean, it stacks up really fast. So you can imagine how much I had since I hadn't gone since last November. I mean, it was coming halfway into the garage between the bags and I stacked the boxes up nice and neat, but it was out of control, making me completely anxious and nervous and just stressed out. So I went out there then to charge it that day that I was going to think about doing this, and it wouldn't work for me. I couldn't get it to work, and it just wouldn't do it. I'm like, oh my God, the battery's so dead. I'm going to have to get it towed to a place, to get that done. Well, so I postponed it completely, just didn't do anything about it for a while. And now that I have this car, it's lit a fire under me now to get this done. So I told Shane, because Shane was like looking in YouTube, and he's like, it looks like it's so easy to replace a battery. I think I can do it. Plus he has a friend that he could get help from if he needed to. So I said, well, let's just try to jump it with that thing. And if it doesn't work, maybe we should do it the old-fashioned way. But let's try to jump it with that thing because I might have done it wrong. So we went out there, and sure enough, I did it wrong. And he did it the way you're supposed to, and it started right up. So, yay. I had called Les Schwab, which is sort of a chain over here in this part of the country. And they were able to do it that same day. And I'm like, hallelujah. So Shane followed me very close to our house because they're all over the place and got that taken care of, found out it was still under warranty and I didn't have to pay anything for it. Didn't even have to pay the labor that it takes to put it in. So I got a brand new battery in that baby now. I am going to wash it and detail it and make an appointment to have it. My husband and I will go to that dealership and see if that is really going to pan out. Because they ask you straight up, are you going to looking at another vehicle? And I'm like, no. And they said, oh, great. What in their, thing. It's like, oh, good. We can still buy your car from you. So we'll see how that goes. Because I want to get that off our insurance. It has full coverage, because, well, it was our main car for a very long time. But not only that, yeah, it has full coverage. So I also got insurance on the new car, of course, and they said once you drop the Lexus, you'll be a few dollars less than what you're paying right now. So that's good. I'm going to miss that Lexus because I was driving it to Les Schwab and oh gosh, it drives so nice. It really does. It drives so nice. It's so comfortable. It's so quiet. You can't feel, and it's a 2009. I swear I liked that car that year better than the 2000 brand new, what was that, a 2018? We had a brand new Lexus RX 350 2018. And while it was fabulous, I swear the 2009 is more comfortable. The seats were more comfortable. There are a lot of little features about it that I liked better. I don't know what it is about that year, but it's time. I don't regret buying the Mazda CX-5. It's time to get something new because it was about time that I was going to be dumping a lot of money into the RX. It drives like a dream still. The engine is purring like it was in 2009, I swear. If you're going to buy a used car, buy a Lexus. Do your research. I'm sure there's some models that are better than others. But, if you're going to buy used, they're built to last a long time. And their reputation is definitely not underrated when it comes to the reliability, for sure. But it was about time to get new brakes all the way around. I'm sure even though it's running great, it probably needs, this, that, maybe a tune-up. I don't know why, because it's running so good. So, yeah, anywho. So I got that done. I did the recycle and the garbage, and then the next day I cleaned and straightened the garbage and even swept the floor and, completely sort of just put things back where they should be and, made it just feels so good. Feels so good. So had a really busy week, but it's one of those kind of, I'm tired, but it feels good because you accomplished so much. And that is a great feeling. It's when you are exhausted and you don't know why. That's when it's really annoying. So you guys, you have a great rest of your Sunday. And if it's in the evening, I hope you sleep well. And everyone have a really nice week ahead. I hope it's exactly what you want it to be and what you're needing it to be. Make it happen. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.